Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, hope you're doing well. We have some shocking, breaking industry news in the car game.
It's become the first British bank to put aside hundreds of millions of pounds to prepare for potential claims over missold car finance. It comes after the Financial Conduct Authority launched an investigation into whether millions of consumers were unfairly overcharged when they took out their loans. Our business editor Joel Hills is here with more on this. And Joel, just give us a sense of the possible scale of this.
Well, this morning, Lloyds Banking Group published its results for the last year, and it revealed that it had set aside £450 million to cover the potential cost of motor finance commission arrangements.
Well, now the industry regulator, the Financial Conduct Authority, is investigating something called discretionary commission agreements. Now, that's where the lender is allowed dealers to inflate the rates of interest on a loan in order to secure a commission. So that was good for the dealer, but not for the customer, because often they were unaware that it was happening. And that's why this practice was banned in 2021.
So following a Court of Appeal rulings on Friday, October the 25th, between a lender, Close Brothers Motor Finance, and a consumer or customer, a lot of finance companies have paused from lending money.
Yeah, they have. So for us, that means that there's not a lot of providers out there to provide finance, because it all comes down to commissions, doesn't it? So obviously we are paid a commission for every finance that we do, and it is now being said that the commission should be disclosed to the customer.
Which it should.
I think it should do as well. It never has done. We've never had to do it. But if we do need to do it, it is the finance company's responsibility to provide us with the correct information for each deal. So that is the reason why this court case has gone ahead and why the consumer has won. But it looks like Close Brothers have appealed the decision.
It looks like they have. But it all basically comes down to transparency.
Exactly that, yes. It's exactly that. So we basically need to provide the customers with the transparency of how much commission we are making. We're not the only people who make the commissions. The commissions is split between us and the finance provider, whether it's a broker or it's actually a finance company. We're classed as brokers, we're not lenders. So yeah, there's a lot that needs to be sorted out. That's why a lot of the finance companies like Santander, I believe, Close Brothers have paused all of their finances. Any finance deal that's going on, any dealer that's got a finance going through with Close Brothers,
it's been put on hold.
Yeah, they won't be able to sell their cars. There are still some brokers out there that are still trading.
Luckily the one we use, so we're okay.
Yes, so we had an email sent to us from our finance broker to say that they are still trading and we can still sell finance, but there's going to be massive changes in the car finance industry.
Yeah, it's been on the cards for a while and it's no real surprise to us in the car game. No. But it has caused a bit of a storm and there are people panicking left, right and centre.
Yeah, I can understand why. It's a massive disruption. The car supermarkets rely heavily on car finance. Most of their profits come from the commissions of car finance. Their margins in the cars aren't very big at all. So I can imagine that they're going to be hit quite dramatically.
They will. As a smaller dealership, it won't affect us as much. We're not solely reliant on finance deals.
No, we're not at all. And obviously, because of the way we're set up, the margins in the cars and the commissions on the finance, we sell a lot of cash cars anyway.
We do, yeah.
We don't do a lot of finance deals. And if we do, they're with a broker that are still lending, so it's not going to affect us at all. But I can imagine there's a lot of big dealers out there that are going to feel the full force.
They will be panicking, they will be panicking. But we'll let you in on a little secret. I don't think this is going to last for long. I think they're going to revise their terms and conditions, going to tweak a few legal side of the things, and it will get back to normal probably within a week.
I'd say that we're probably going to end up having to, when we're doing a deal on finance, printing off a bit of paper that breaks down the costs of commissions, because at the end of the day, if you're getting finance, you're borrowing money for a car that you don't have the money, so there's going to be charges.
Yeah.
If you can't afford to pay for that car, there's going to be interest on the payment that you're lending, and then there needs to be some form of charge to the person you're buying the car off, or the people that you're using to provide a service, i.e. the finance company or us, because we've got to do extra work at the end of the day.
Yeah, so there's going to be no major changes to how it all works. It is all just down to providing that information to the customer so they know exactly what they're paying for.
Yes. So, big news, massive update. The consumer won, as always, in the motor trade. Always the consumer always wins.
Yeah, it's never the dealer or the lender in this case. They're never going to win against the consumer. But in this instance, we do think it is right.
Yeah, I do agree. I think that changes do need to be made. I believe that transparency is key. We always need to be transparent, especially when it comes to payments of services and products. And at the end of the day, for me, when I signed up to a 5-year HP back when I was 18, I believe I was hit with an 18.9 APR. Now that 18.9 APR doesn't just include finance, that includes all of the commissions and the fees. So they don't break down and tell you what commissions or fees that you are charged. It's just all included in that APR. So it's not very easy to understand for the public. So breaking it down, putting all the charges in a list to tell you exactly what you're spending, I think it's fair.
Yeah, in any other industry, it would be a lot clearer.
It would be.
It's something that the motor trade, it's not something that's necessarily been done incorrectly. It's just not been provided with the full information.
No.
And once that's changed, once that's rectified, it will all be back to normal.
It sure will. And we're still busy. We've got quite a few deals going through at the minute. As we said, our broker is still trading, so no issues there for us. But I can imagine there's going to be a lot of changes, so we're going to have to go back to the drawing board, make sure that we're doing things correctly. We're FCA registered, so the Financial Conduct Authority is who will be dictating what is or what is not to happen once we know exactly what's what. So
yeah, we will just do as we're told, and that will suit us better, because at the end of the day, we want to give as much information as we can to our customers. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we want them to be fully aware of the whole situation, know exactly what they're paying for, and moving forward, I think this will be a change for the better for the industry.
Definitely. More transparency, no more dodgy dealer making profits and nicking money here and there. I think that the transparency is key. So it's good news, really. It's not a problem. Obviously, for the finance lenders, for the actual finance companies themselves, it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, they've got some hoops to jump through for a minute, but they will get it all resolved. Obviously, it's all over the news and it's scaremongering and it's the worst thing that's happened to the car game for God knows how many years. But it's not really a major issue, and it will get sorted fairly quickly.
It sure will. So we hope you enjoyed our update. That's our knowledge on the issue.
Which isn't a lot, but we tried.
Yes, we did try. If you don't subscribe, hit that notification bell. We do a lot of videos. Every Monday and Friday we're releasing videos, and any big news we will release a little video here and there as well. So we hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again in our next video.